college student. I'm currently a freshman, and today I'm going to be talking about how much I make. I make money from 3 different sources. One of them is from this thing called the flea market at my school. But one of them is called the flea market. I make money from the flea market, and I've only done it once. I plan to do it consistently. I can tell you guys how much I made from it the first time, but when in the flea market is I was selling jewelry. The next one that I can talk about is my work study. Just started this month or last month, so I haven't gotten my first paycheck yet, but it is something consistent, just like the one in the flea market. I do that twice a week, and then I do work study like more frequently. But work study is just like a job, but just like you actually get to study while you're at the job. I'm supposed to make $1,000 as a whole while I'm in this semester. So I did 1,000 divided by 4 months, so 200 or so. 2, 4, 6, 8, like 200 and something dollars every month. These other things that are not so, they're not so consistent. Like for example, there's this thing that's gonna happen on November 8th. It's like you are a poll worker, and you're gonna be able to get $400 from that. But the thing about this, it's like it's not like every month. It's not a consistent stream of income. It's just something sporadic, something random. I am in this program called NAGB, and they send me opportunities out of the blue sometimes. And one of the opportunities that they sent was to do an affirmation board, and from that I did like 2 pages of an affirmation board, and then from that I will be paid $300. So I'm just waiting for that to come through. But with everything I just said, 300, 400, another 300, that's like 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like 900 right there. But the thing is, the voting thing isn't like consistent, and the NAGB thing is not consistent either. And then I got another opportunity recently, but instead of it being $300, it was like $100. So that's the thing that I'm saying, like it's not consistent. I'll be talking about, okay, those are like ways that I make money. So the flea market, work study, and NAGB, and I have those 2, the flea market and my work study being the consistent ones, and then NAGB just happening whenever. And then there happens to be this poll work thing because it's election season. The next thing that I would like to get into, because this video, the first part of it is about what I make, but then the second part of it is going to be like other things or other ways that I've made money in the past that I think you guys can tap into. The first one that I'll be talking about is to join programs. You can join a program like NAGB, and I could talk about some more other things. NAGB is a program that has really helped me. So I feel like there's so many programs out there just like them that you guys can join to also make money. There's scholarships. I have a video about the scholarships that I got for my first semester. You guys can link it up here or like in the description, and you guys should watch that. But scholarships. I will say it, and I will say it, and I will say it again and again, because there's so many of them out there, and it's real money. I am a testament of that. I got like 5K paid off for my tuition, so please apply to scholarships. The thing that I see people doing, and I could attest to, is like they sell around school. So this girl, she sells like her rings around school. People sell their clothes around school. I remember I used to sell candy around school. So just sell something at the school that you're in, because we are students. That's why I'm making this video. And when you're a student, you're around other students, so you can use that as your opportunity. Because if we were like 22 or like 23, we would have jobs, but we're around other students. So you're gonna use those other students as your market. They're gonna be your customers. So sell something around school. There's this girl that I can hear, but her name is Taylor Bell, and she inspired me. So let's say, for example, you have a sweater that you don't like, or like a shoe that you don't like. Instead of throwing it away, you can sell it on eBay, Poshmark, or something like that. And Taylor Bell takes it an extra mile. She goes to these thrift stores and she buys things and just sells it for a higher price. So yeah, eBay, Poshmark. So instead of just selling around your school, you can sell on eBay and Poshmark. Okay, the next one that I'm going to talk about is one that I'm actually in. Like, I have like involvement in it. It's called being an ambassador. I'm an ambassador for Halara. You can be an ambassador for Bumble. You can be an ambassador for Amazon and etc. They pay you to do certain things, but it's just like, it's very interesting, and I suggest you guys look more into it. Mine with Halara, I know that I get to give people like my code and they can use it, and then I'll get money. I know like other ambassador programs are like, you set up events around your school and you go to meetings and they pay you for that. SYP is not something that's consistent. It's only a summer thing, but it's called Summer Youth Employment Program, I believe. So you guys can do that. I always did SYP. I did SYP this year too in the summer. So, but I think it's only for New York people. So yeah. The next one is internships. Internships are just like SYP. They are only for the summer. So I know that if you're a sophomore, my sister was a sophomore and she was able to do an internship at like this place in New York. So please apply for internships if you're a sophomore like my sister was. And then you can do other people's homework. Let's say, for example, you have a lot of friends. I feel like you should have a lot of friends in order to do it. So make sure you're a social person. Make sure you talk to other people and make sure you're around other people. And if they don't want to do their homework, you could do it for them and get paid. And the last one that I'll be talking about is one that I also have a personal connection with, but babysitting. I used to babysit when I was in high school, and I made a lot of money from that. Babysitting is something that you can do, and I just feel like I love kids. Not everybody might want to do this one. So guys, look into any of these options. I hope this video helped and gave you some ideas, but I will be probably doing a part 2 because there's more that I would like to talk about, like Discord and some other interesting things. So